What is going on, everybody? My name is Kostas Lazanas. I am a filmmaker. I also own a restaurant. I'm creating videos every single day for the month of December, but I've been creating videos altogether for about 2 years now, non-stop. In today's video, I want to give you guys the ultimate filmmakers list of gear to buy this holiday season, whether it's for a friend or, come on, maybe for yourself. I'm gonna leave a link below this video to all of the gear that we talk about. That way, if you just wanna go and pick it up real quick off of Amazon, you can do so. My first lens I ever purchased was 24mm 1.4. I do a lot of shooting indoors at the restaurant, and having that 1.4 aperture really lets in a lot of light and prevents a lot of grain from my footage. It is a perfect focal length for photography. You can even vlog. I vlogged for a year on the 24mm prime. If I only had one prime lens, I think this would be the one I would have. This is a Laowa 12mm 2.8. This is a 0D, which stands for zero distortion. It's got a little distortion in there, but if you shoot straight on, the distortion is negligible. I like this lens a lot, definitely for photography. If you're shooting landscape and you just want to get that ultra wide view, I would recommend it. This is probably a secondary lens that I would purchase after you buy a nice zoom lens. Okay, let's talk about the magical zoom lens. If I only had to buy one zoom lens, I think this is the perfect zoom range, 24 to 70. You get all the, you pretty much get that middle spectrum of focal lengths. 24 is wide enough to do tons of stuff, and 70 is tight enough where you can get some really good detail shots. It'd be nice to go a little wider, it's nice to go a little tighter, but if you had to just purchase one lens and one lens only, this is the lens that I would tell you to purchase. If you only had to buy one lens, they make them in different brands. This is the Tamron 24 to 70. I like it because it also has the built-in image stabilization, or they call it VC, vibration control. Just make sure when you are buying that 24 to 70, try to get that 2.8 aperture. That way, again, you're not restricted in low light. I shoot a lot in low light at the restaurants, and I need that wide aperture to let in all that extra light and get that shallow depth of field. So I call this the magic lens. It just looks so great. The bokeh, the background, the blurred, buttery smooth background is amazing. It is the Canon 70 to 200 2.8. This thing is heavy. It's a beast, but I tell you what, when you are getting some epic B-roll shots, or you just need to set up a tripod inconspicuously, say you're shooting a wedding and you just need to put it in the back of the aisle, you can zoom all the way in to 200 millimeters and get some epic shots. Let's talk about camera bodies. Right now, I'm filming on the Canon 5D Mark IV. I absolutely love that camera. It is a beast, a workhorse. My backup camera is the 6D Mark II. I'm not gonna leave a link to the 6D below. I wanna leave a link to the Canon R. It's the new mirrorless camera. If you wanna look for a good camera that has a flip out screen, if you're looking to vlog and stuff like that, I would go for the Canon R. Gonna be your best option for vlogging. When it comes to drones, I think drones are so hot. They're such a weird, touchy subject because anything that flies in the air, people get really weird about. And there's a lot of restrictions, and I think there'd be a lot more restrictions. So if ever was a time to buy a drone, I would say now. I don't know what the drone environment's gonna be like 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 2 years from now. More and more regulation is coming up, but there are some beautiful things you can do with the drone. This is the Mavic 2 Pro by DJI. I love it because it shoots some delicious 4K. The footage is absolutely magnificent. The little bit of extra size and weight help it more stable in the air. And I like the fact that I've actually already crashed it 3 or 4 times, just running into, I don't want to like tell you why I crashed it, but just know that it had some crashes. and it's survived some minor scuffs right here, but this thing's been a trooper. I definitely recommend a drone for somebody special if you know a videographer or photographer. If you're looking to upgrade a drone, this is the one to upgrade to. I went ahead and bought the Fly More kit, which came with 2 more batteries, and it came with some extra blades and some extra chargers, all the things. I'll leave that below in the links. I also purchased this combo kit that had some ND filters. A lot of times when I'm flying my drone, it's like broad daylight outside, and I just really need to cut out that sun. All right, next item that I think you guys should definitely purchase is a really great ND filter. This is the Polar Pro Peter McKinnon edition. Very distinguishable by its gold rim. And basically it threads on to the lens of your camera, and a ND filter is essentially like sunglasses for your camera. A variable ND filter is like different shades of your sunglasses. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but basically it goes from very, very dark to lighter. So it lets in less light and more light, and you can actually just change the amount of light that's coming into your camera by doing that. I like how it actually stops. It doesn't continue to rotate once you hit 1, and it'll stop at 5. So you just have a small spectrum to go to right there. Other variable ND filters like this spin all the way around and just not good. It also comes with this fantastic lens cap as well. This is a fantastic gift to give to a videographer or a photographer. Make sure you know what size ND filter to get. This is an 82mm. I would go bigger than smaller, that way you can always step up with step up rings than just getting it too small, because you can never go down in the rings. So this is a really cheap, cool gift idea. This is a SDCF card holder. I like it because I can store all of my footage in here, and it's tight and I can drop it, no problems at all. Ugh. I don't think any of you are gonna purchase this, but this is the laptop that I edit on. It is the MSI Titan. This thing is a beast. It handles 4K with no problem at all. It has a Thunderbolt port in the back, 6 USB ports, NVIDIA GeForce RTX graphics card, Core i9 processing. Whenever I need to edit stuff on the go, I need to like sit down and be able to create stuff. So many of these smaller laptops, you get somewhere into a Starbucks and you can't move around footage. I love shooting 4K, and when I'm trying to move around those big files, your regular mom and pop laptop just won't do it. I'll be so surprised if you guys buy one. If you do, let me know if I inspired you to buy one. One more bonus feature for a photographer or a videographer is it's a 4K 17-inch screen. So when it comes to color grading, and just when it comes to having enough space on your screen, you can see a lot more and do a lot more with this piece of equipment. Hey, didn't mean to blind you there. Woo! That is so bright, so bright. These are the, oh my goodness. These are the GVM, the Great Video Maker LED panels. I bought a case of 3 of them, and I use these whenever I'm using some backlighting. Right now I have some behind me. Whenever I am shooting like a documentary style, like interview, whenever I'm doing like a wedding and it's like late at night and I want to have some backlight for the dance floor. These are fantastic. They also come with like some milk colored plastic pieces that slide right on the front that diffuse the light even more. And they come with 3 tripod stands that you can mount these on. You can use them with the battery, or you can actually plug them into the wall. And I use the batteries on standby. Whenever I can find a plug, I will plug them in. I think if someone you know is serious about videography or photography, or yourself is looking for some good lights, I recommend these 100%. GoPro Hero 7. I don't use this enough. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I need to use my GoPro more often. I'm trying to find situations where I need to use it. I'm always grabbing my big DSLRs, but I feel like I'm leaving a lot of creativity on the table by not using these things. They just launched the 8, so I'm gonna leave the 8 below. They pack so much technology into this little cube. You can bring it anywhere with you. You can drop it, throw it, underwater, in the air, all the things. A GoPro, if you know somebody who's looking to get into filmmaking, this is the way to go. The new GoPro actually has some adapters where you can attach a external microphone and an external light source, and it makes a perfect vlogging rig. This is the LACIE external hard drive. When it comes to moving files around, you can never have enough of these. I know one filmmaker that has like 45 of these just stacked one on top of the other. This is a 4 terabyte external hard drive. They come from 2 to 5. It's just great. You can throw this in your backpack, slip it in there, where you need to go, and you have all of your data saved right here. If you drop it, it's not a problem at all. You don't have to worry about any of the files being corrupted. And the brand is a quality brand, LACIE. Just to be honest, it just looks like pretty chic with that really bright orange cover wrapped around it. This is definitely a bonus piece. This is called a lavalier mic. Anytime that I am filming myself or I'm far away from the camera and the audio does not sound great, I will use this microphone. I mostly use it when I'm doing client work, whenever I'm shooting weddings. I will put this right here on the groomsmen and one on the priest. And no matter where I'm at, I'll have that good, crisp, clear audio. TASCAM DR10L. Highly recommend. If you're looking for a great lav mic, this is the one to get. If you're looking to up your audio, they say 60% of a video is the audio quality. Make sure that the lav mic you get is fantastic. This is my best friend and my filmmaking kit. This is the Zhiyun Crane 2. It is a 3-axis gimbal. I like it because it has the tripod base on the bottom. Anytime I'm anywhere, I can just set this down and I can mount my camera on here. Very run and gun. It has multiple settings on here. I'm not gonna go into depth about all the features, but basically, if you're looking to get some really fantastic steady footage, some cinematic shots, a gimbal is gonna be necessary for that. The camera mounts basically right here with a lens on it, and then it has a motor inside there, and no matter how much you move, the camera will stay nice and still. The last piece of equipment that we're gonna talk about is a shotgun mic. I am using a Deity Pro to record this video on, so if you like the sound of my voice right now, it's nice and boomy and rich and thick and deep, I would recommend getting that microphone. I filmed pretty much for about 1.5 years on the Tacstar. It is like a $20 microphone versus a $200 microphone. Law of diminishing returns pretty much on anything that you purchase, but using the in-camera audio is a huge difference than just even buying a $20 shotgun microphone. You know what, in fact, I'll leave both below in this description. So if you're looking to buy a Tacstar or a Deity, you can find that. Guys, that is the end of the video, the end of the 2019 holiday gift guide for photographers and videographers. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope you found something kind of cool for either somebody you love or for yourself, maybe. One last thing, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. Leave a comment below, hit that thumbs up button. Have a Merry Christmas, and we will see you guys in the next video. Shh.